Charlie's in the backyard playing with snow. Maybe he's got the right idea, who knows? Be the man that you wanna be. People gonna open up, you'll see. I'll go out and stand in line to all those places you like. It's Christmas time and the snow is here. The lights are bright and the glass is clear. In the space inside I can feel my imperfections. In the rooms inside I can feel the imperfections. In the space inside I can touch the imperfections. This is why I'm alive.
This is why I'm alive.
This is why I'm
This is why
alive.
I'm alive.
This is why
This is
I'm
why I'm
alive.
alive.
This is why I'm 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 alive.
All over here, let's get some rest. A big day ahead of us. Stage work like step. My child, don't make a sound. It's time to sleep now. I give it all to you. I give it all to you. I give it all to you. Give it all to you.